Oh, this could be the S guard. Whoa!
We are starting PS2 with a Cloud versus a Samus. And immediately charging up for Samus, but not for Cloud. Both of these characters obviously like to do their charges, like to have things set. Both of them playing respectfully right now, giving each other space. Cloud not probably feeling safe to do any charging. Samus doing that air Z, throwing out the whip. Cloud immediately dropping down. Perhaps lag test right now. Seems to be a decent amount of lag on that end, and don't know if we are going to be just running this one back after this match is over. Was definitely excited to see what pops out of that one. Assuming they'll be running back the same characters as long as we can get everything sorted there. Cloud and Samus, both fun charge-up attack characters, both have things that they like to pull out of their pocket. Especially both of them, you see a lot of gameplay around the economy of those meters and charging up to an almost max extent. That way you can just keep it in your pocket without the opponent being able to really counterplay it. Makes for a lot of interesting gameplay. Obviously that's different with Samus versus Cloud because Cloud auto-generates that, and especially in combat means that Cloud kind of has to force himself onto the aggressive, whereas with that Samus, 44 would have been able to play a more neutral heavy game until they were ready to push the advantage, because she obviously, the charge doesn't go away and can just hold it near max for as long as they want. And you'll see that as a trick a lot in these tournaments when the other person's not really ready for it, just holding on to that Samus charge where the other person's not quite sure where it is, if they were perhaps too preoccupied in charging their own move. And obviously both of them are going to try and push the offensive as much as possible, and the other one's charging puts them in a bit of a state where they can't do too much. They are agreeing to play and just go ahead and run this match out. It might still be a little bit laggy. We do have a geography difference between these two, but we are going to go ahead and go forward. They have made an agreement about that. Looks already like this is much cleaner than last time. They're both pushing forward and going ahead and getting into this. Yeah, and that was more the start that we were expecting to see that first time. Excellent job with that up air from Samus, popping through the platform. Both these characters have a little bit of an ability to swing up into that. So platforms aren't exactly the safest spot. And this is what we're saying, that Cloud has to push on the offensive there, has to be able to find a point to pop out that limit, able to do that with the up B, but not able to stay safe after that interaction. And Samus gets the first kill, only 70% there on Samus right now, and tried to keep that ledge safe with a down B, but that bomb is not enough there. Samus finding that good aerial combo, taking a bit of damage though. If Cloud can keep her off the edge there, then 44 might have a hard time pushing in. But no, 44 finds the way. Both nice shielding in that moment. Again, 44 is just finding these ways around Augus's ledge play and able to get right back on every time. Letting loose that shot a little bit too early means that Samus is now going to have to find the time to charge that up. Brilliant job tempting out that limit and then making it so that Augus wasted that there. Samus does a great job of just barely grabbing the ledge there, keeping the distance so it can't be too counterplayed. But that time, August pushes in for it and gets the good counterplay. Not enough to get out the Samus though. And again, those platforms not super safe with either of these characters. They both have enough of a little short hop into a number of moves, but especially Samus's up aerial there. Cloud is really looking to just find a way to get this kill right now, trying to push in. There's that move you see a lot of Samuses do, where they'll do that hard side B and then immediately shoot in with the neutral B that is fully charged. Cloud able to shield through the first one and then get out of the way of that second large blast. Definitely don't want to be giving up too much percentage right now. Doing a great job getting back on stage. Samus was ready for that though, and trying to capitalize on that, get that final kill, keeping August from being able to get back in. August though launches Samus out and has full limit right now, but 44 is pushing in despite the limit and not able to do Cloud any good right there. Like we were saying before, sometimes when the other person is charging up, you just got to push the offensive, and Cloud's jump means that the projectiles were able to do what he wanted. 44 is going to take that though, with August not able to find the recovery that they wanted to. All right, so that is going to be game 1, and we will be moving on, perhaps with some character changes at this point. We'll have to wait and see. It definitely felt like 44 had a good, strong hold on that game, able to keep the pressure up most of the time, and played really well around those limits. I think we only saw one really solid hit from a limit come out from August right there. So definitely going to have to figure out how to manage that better, how to keep the pressure up. And again, with Samus as a projectile character, sometimes that's just hard to figure out what plays to make and how to get in there. So we might be seeing some switch ups, maybe a quicker character to be able to close that gap and keep the pressure on a little bit harder this time around. But a great job by both of them being able to play around each other's ledge games, because we saw both of them flying out to the sides a lot, but both of them able to make movements and get back on. Perhaps a few better reads from 44, especially in that situation. We saw Cloud get up right into a blast at one point, but that was after already dodging and being able to get to the ledge, which is enough of a trial in itself sometimes. And now we have one person back in, perhaps just locking in the stage at this point, and we are moving in. And like we said, a quicker character, we have Joker popping in. Joker versus Samus. And we are going Yoshi's story. All right, and immediate platform dropping and charging from Samus, as expected from that one. Joker doing a nice job dropping the shield just in time to take a little bit of damage, but that throws off Samus's game plan there probably. 44 charging up that shot while underneath, a little bit out of sight. That's the thing I was talking about. You keep that charged up just low enough that the other person might not be perceiving exactly where it's at. Joker trying to find some time to push in right now. Not able to get those hits as consistently as they want. And 44 now has full charge, but is facing off against Joker with Arsene, which means really got to be careful. Again, it's that limit thing. It's the meter. You gotta play this carefully at this point. But if you can get the KO while it's out, it could be a powerful advantage. And there we go. Samus able to knock out the Arsene and moving in with a high percentage, which means that, oh, Arsene is already out again, actually. So now this might be the time that Joker is able to land a kill right now. 44 trying to not let that happen, keeping the pressure on actually themselves whereas August is having trouble finding a hit here besides that early counter, and Arsene is already gone. Now, Joker's a little bit shy on the killing moves without that, looking maybe perhaps for something on this ledge here where it's a little bit easier to find something. Nice little back air there. Launches out pretty far, but again, trouble finding a consistent kill move without stringing a few things together. Tried again for that back air, got the landing hits. This time, Joker is the one on the outside, 44. Now keeping the pressure on and had another shot there, just charged up enough. That one was held onto for quite a while, actually. Dropping a little crash bomb and not enough on the ledge there to keep that pressure up. That's an up throw for the kill for Samus. And Gus is just trying to figure out how to capitalize this kill. High percentage, way out there. I believe that was a back air got the kill there, which, as we saw before, was what August was trying to pull out to try and find something. And now the Arsene, but Samus is at low percentage, so gonna have to find some combos here. Nice job already pushing the offensive. And juggling up high could have been the solution, not able to keep that one going. And Samus is now off the edge here. But Joker's not able to keep up the aggression there. Samus does a good job of pushing things back into neutral. 44 now off stage. But again, no Arsene right now for August. Means flying out there's not a safe option. And 44 comes out with a back air for the final kill of this match. All right, and that means that 44 will be moving on, and August will be moving down